I'm Detective Richard with Stuttgart Police Department. Here to explain about counterfeit money and how to identify counterfeit money when you come across it. Counterfeiting is becoming more and more frequently seen around this area, especially. In multiple ways, we see counterfeit bills that are made at home. We see motion picture money, which is actually a film prop that if you didn't look closely at it, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It looks just like real money. I have a couple of counterfeit bills here. This is a counterfeit $20 bill, and this is a counterfeit $50 bill, and you can tell that they're counterfeit because they've been marked and the line does not turn black, it turns a brownish color. But there are multiple other ways to tell the difference between real and counterfeit bills. This one in particular, it's printed on regular paper. You can feel that it's not money paper. They use a special kind of paper that's made with a cotton fiber for money, reserve notes. Another way to tell the difference is to shine it up to the light, and there should be a holographic image of the president's face here in this area. You can't see it on this one because it's fake. It doesn't have it. There are other ways to tell also because there are three-dimensional aspects to every reserve note. Like there's a textured spot on the shoulders where all these lines are. You should be able to feel with your finger. This emblem here should also be three-dimensional. It's actually a stamp, so it'll show up above the paper. You'll be able to feel the difference. There's a lot of other ways to tell too. There's very, very minuscule differences between the different types of bills. Like there was one $20 bill note that they don't make anymore that had a certain number of the 20s on the back in yellow, which this one has a bunch of 20s in the back in yellow, but there was a certain number of them on there that you could count. There were also small differences in the font on the 20s in the corners. But the main way to tell is normally we hold them up to the light, and if you see that holographic image, normally you have a real bill because it's hard to fake that holographic image. But the best way to tell is with a pen. They make a special pen that you can mark the bills with, and it'll tell you the difference. Most convenience stores and grocery stores use these pens. So the chances are if you're getting a bill from a grocery store, it's probably the real thing. And if you're getting it from a bank or a banking establishment, it's definitely going to be the real thing because they have a machine that they put it through that will tell them if it's not real. But the best thing I can say is just to check your money whenever you get larger bills, especially. Most people don't counterfeit in ones or fives. 20s, 50s, 100s, that's what we normally see. But check your bills. Make sure that they look and feel real, and if you're questionable about it, bring it to us or bring it to somebody that would be able to check it for you and ask them, tell them you got it from this place or that place and you're not sure if it's real or not. But we can also check them here if you want us to. Passing a counterfeit bill with the intention of passing a counterfeit bill is a felony. It's fraud. And we investigate every single case we get to the fullest extent, and we prosecute for it. So if you are honestly innocent in the matter, check your bills just to be sure.